Hi, my name is Rao and I just generated 153,000 US dollars for a marketing agency in last 2 months. Not for me, for them. And here's the crazy part, I didn't do any ads, I didn't charge a retainer, and they only paid me when qualified appointment actually showed up. So if you are a marketing agency, a coach, or a consultant right now and you are struggling to fill your pipeline with high ticket clients who are interested in your service, so this is how I did it, and let me break it down for you. So simply, mostly people or marketing agencies which I worked with in last 2 months was in a position a lot of you probably right now are. So they had a solid service offering which cost more than $3,000, a sales team that would close, but literally zero qualified leads in their door. And they were throwing money at Facebook ads, getting leads, but the quality was literally hit and miss. And they spent, I guess, $1,000 and get 20 leads, but only two of them were actually right. And their ads were going up, not down. So I asked them, what if we could get them 20 to 30 appointments per month when the person on the call is actually ready to buy? No ads, no generic organic outreach on LinkedIn or email. And they said yes immediately. So as you can see, we use their LinkedIn account, not mine, theirs, because replies come to them, not to me, and they get the personal brand benefit. And we use LinkedIn plus email as a multi-channel outreach, and one channel alone, it might cut it, but it's better if we use both of them. And second, we pre-qualified leads before, booking. I didn't just book every reply. We had a qualification framework, decision maker status, budget range, timeline. If they didn't fit, they didn't get a spot on the calendar, and this kept the quality high and the close rate even higher. And third, we had a proper paper performance model. The first month it was just $150 per qualified show up and minimum 10 appointments. No upfront cost for them. If it worked with scale, if it didn't, they owed me nothing. So I just removed all the risk from their side. So here's what actually happened. In first month, like let's suppose 20 to 25 appointments booked, like 51 deals. Let me show you by going up. 51 deals were closed over the last 2.5 months period, and that's roughly a 30 to 35% close rate on the deals we sent. So let me just break down. If the average deal size was $2,000 to $3,000, we were closing 51 deals. So that's almost 153,000 US dollars in the revenue, not mine. So I made up, around $150 per appointment show up. So they made the actual service revenue, and the timeline, the results showed up immediately. Like in the first week, like 1 or 2 week, the appointments on, they had appointment on their calendar, and in week 2 the closers came in. By week 4 or 5 it was compounding, and more appointments meant more closes, meant more cash. And here's the first thing. After the first month worked out, we didn't stop. We had a monthly retainer on top to scale even faster, because at that point they knew it actually already worked. So what does this actually mean for you? So if you are a marketing agency, a coach, or a consultant watching this, and here's what it actually tells you. So one, you don't need to run ads to fill your pipeline. LinkedIn plus email, if you do it right with the right outreach, can book qualified appointments immediately. Second, the people who see results fast are the ones who have a process and they stick to it. We didn't guess. We had a qualification framework, a channel strategy, and we measured everything. 3, if somebody is offering you a lead gen service, they are taking all the risk, there's a red flag. I took the risk on the first 10 appointments at $150 per show up. They only paid for the results. And that's how I believe in this work. And 4, this work for agencies with service in the $2 to I guess $10,000 plus range. And if you're selling a $500 course, the unit economics doesn't work, because you are selling high ticket services where a single close pays for a month of my outreach. This is no brainer. So if you want to run small tests like this, agency I did, I offer a try, and you just pay $150 for one qualified appointment and see if the quality is real. And if it is, we scale to 10 appointments per month. If not, there's no commitment. Also, the case study is real, the numbers are real, and it's repeatable. And if you want to run the exact system for your business, I'm taking on new clients right now. You can just simply book a call with me. My team must have your message, or you can find the link in this video. And if you're not sure yet, you can just watch this again or send this to a friend who runs an agency and let me know what questions come up. So, I'm only taking 3 to 5 new clients per month because this method is new and it's working. So I don't want to work with almost everybody. So I choose whom to work with. In the meantime, you can just follow my Instagram. Here's my username, and you can just see some great testimonials on my profile as well. Okay, before ending this video, I just want to clarify a few questions before you leave. So, mostly people ask me, why don't I just provide them leads and they, just book the call by themselves? So, because I'm not just a lead provider, the lead provider sends bad data. I pre-qualify and I book the calls on their calendar, and they show up with right context. And that's why the close rate is 30 to 35%, not just 5 to 10%. Second, how do you know if they are actually qualified before the call? So we had a qualification framework like decision maker status, budget confirmation, problem alignment, timeline. So we, use these kind of metrics to make sure that the person who is coming on the call is actually qualified. And if, I just don't book someone useless, they check these boxes. If they don't count towards the $150 charge. And what happens if they don't show up to the call? So simply, these are high intent leads, but if they do no show, we don't charge, and it only counts as a third appointment if they actually attended. So mostly people are marketing agencies and coaches, consultant, and personally I've worked with right now. But since if you are from a different niche, mostly people ask me, can you do this for my niche as well? So if you have a service which is charging more than $2,000, probably yes. But if it's $500 or less, the economics doesn't work either for you or neither for me. And if you are in that reach, you can just have a call with me and my team, and I think we can do some miracle together. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you really enjoyed it and it was worth your time.